Today, this passenger has just arrived on a flight from Thailand, where he's been busy shopping.
This is a laser pointer, I take it?
No, it's like a disco thing, man. It's like all these lights come up, shine up.
We will check it. We'll have to check the strength, because if they're over a certain wattage...
What do you look at me like that for? Like I'm lying, man?
No. It's just I don't really go to discos, so, you know.
Yeah, but like, you know, you're giving me that smile.
Apart from the gadgets, the passengers brought back a serious attitude problem.
You're picking on me because I look clever.
And these?
What?
What are they?
What does it look like?
Tell me.
What does it look like? You telling me, no, you got no eyes or something? Yeah.
It's early morning, and immigration investigators and compliance officers are preparing for a surprise operation on a chicken processing factory in Brisbane.
The AFP are going to secure the premises for us. At that point, we will commence a search of the premises. Investigators, your role is to search for evidence to support a possible prosecution. What we're referring to there is the employment of either unlawful non-citizens or people in breach of their work visas, people who don't have appropriate work rights.
The federal police enter the building while immigration officers wait outside. The employees who've been working the night shift are ordered to stop work, and they comply with the officers.
The federal police have exercised a warrant. We've located about 40 Chinese workers at work boning chicken. We're just about to brief everyone in relation to plan of action.
We don't know how many of them are going to be of interest to us. AFP at the moment, they're going through, they're just making sure everyone's safe. Be ready to go in as soon as AFP gives us the all clear. We'll go from there.
Compliance officers will interview the employees, while the investigators are hoping to find evidence relating to any illegal workers, which would lead to the prosecution of the factory's owners. Surgeon and his wife arriving from India have not declared any food. But quarantine officer Deb has already discovered that's not the truth.
There's more?
Pardon?
You have more food?
No fruit, no fruit, no fruit.
No fruit. It's in here. Oh. Did you know these were inside your bag?
Yes.
You did not. What's in here? Did you make this? They're all products that are of a concern, so we're going to open up the packaging and have a look, okay?
Homemade only.
Homemade. Okay, homemade and home-prepared foodstuffs are also not permitted, okay? We have a lot of food.
Officer Deb refers the traveller back to his declaration, stating he had no food.
Any food includes dry, fresh, preserved foods, uncooked. I already know. It should be yes. It should be yes. It should be yes.
No. There's no changing your card at this point, sir. It's too late.
Okay.
Too late. So why didn't you tick yes there either?
I have not read this so carefully.
Okay.
That is my problem. That is my problem. That is the problem of Indian itself. That is the problem of the Indian itself.
Okay, so this is a legal document, sir, and as I brought to your attention down here, failure to answer the questions honestly can have serious consequences. Let's talk to my supervisor and I'll be right back with you.
Disco. Press the button and you'll see. Press.
Officers in Sydney have found some unusual electronic gadgets in this passenger's bag.
What's the problem with all these things?
There's not necessarily a problem with them. We're just checking to make sure there isn't.
One of the items appears to be a laser pointer.
It's not a laser pointer. It's a disco thing.
He also has a plastic bag filled with prohibited weapons.
He's a class?
No.
Oh, he's in trouble.
What?
You didn't declare.
For what?
Your weapons. Knife.
I did not pack.
You said you were aware of the contents.
And I didn't know. I said I did not pack everything in my bag.
If you don't know what is in your bag, you have to make yourself aware of what you carry. Because it can be very dangerous.
A girl for me was packing my bag and like
Okay, what about if you put a kilo of drugs in your bag?
Oh, then I'll be
Exactly right. So you want to know what you're carrying on your bags when you come to an airport,
Yeah, but
okay?
I didn't think of that.
Well, think about it.
Drugs, a kilo of drugs in my bag.
So we're just going to seize the knuckle duster, the flick knives, and the laser pointer.
It's a disco, man.
That may be the case, but it's too strong to be allowed in unless you have a permit.
It doesn't go that far. It barely goes like 20 meters.
Yeah, you're saying that you use it at a disco, but the story is it can be modified to point a single actual laser beam. So that's the problem.
I give you my word, I won't modify it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's a laser thing, man. I go to parties, man. You know? They gotta impress the girl somehow.
As Officer David fills out the confiscation form, the passenger is starting to lose his cool. And unfortunately for him, this search is far from over. After a successful operation by the AFP on a chicken processing factory, it's now up to immigration to determine how many of the 40 employees found are working illegally.
So far we've interviewed about 20 people, so half the group. We've made 4 initial detention decisions. They relate to unlawful non-citizens, people who've overstayed their visas. There's also other 2 being taken into questioning detention for possible breaches of their student visas. We believe they're not enrolled with their education providers, and interviews are continuing.
The investigations team is searching for a paper trail that could link the company with employing illegal workers and help with the prosecution.
In this instance, we're looking for documents that will help us prove that this particular facility is employing people illegally or allowing them to work, people without visas, people without work rights. We're looking for pay slips or any documents really that will tie them to the workers. We're also looking at IT evidence, which we believe will tie this employer to illegal workers.
Compliance officers have finished their initial interviews with all 40 of the workers.
There are 13 unlawful non-citizens, 4 people whose identity we haven't been able to establish yet, and then there's 5 people who are subject to visa cancellation because of breach of visa conditions.
The investigators have come across a problem with their search for evidence.
So we've got 2 locked doors, which we need to search. The information that we've got is that our main person of interest has used these rooms as part of his office space. So at the moment, the AFP are looking at opportunities for us to still get access to these rooms.
This employer may be facing a fine of up to $13,000 and or 2 years imprisonment per illegal worker. And the company could be fined up to $66,000 per illegal worker. For the investigations team, getting access to the room and files is crucial.
These ones here are very high-risk material. The apples, that's fresh.
In Brisbane, Quarantine has discovered undeclared food in the bags of this couple arriving from India.
This here is a legal document, and you've stated that the information I've given is true and correct, but you said you've got no food and you've got all this. Even though all this is releasable and okay, this stuff isn't. So today you'll be $220 fine.
Sir, I have not taken it seriously. That is why this is we are Indian. We are Indian.
Yeah, so you've broken the law.
But I 100% agree, but this was not my intention. This was not my intention at all.
There must be an intention because it says
still
at the top, it
consequences,
says
sir.
here, if I don't understand, I'll tick yes.
I am sorry for this. I am again sorry for this.
I understand that, but you'll still have to pay the fine.
Huh?
You'll still have to pay the fine.
That is the problem. That is the problem for the people.
My husband is a heart patient.
That's okay. Look, so still, at the end of the day, sir,
Because not having
one at a
anything
time.
Not
like.
Any food.
But their verbal bombardment isn't going to get them anywhere. So they try a new
You've
tactic.
read the question.
Sir, I am suffering the fever.
Could sympathy for a sudden illness get them off?
I don't understand.
Sir, I am sorry for this. I am again.
It's work for immigration. They've detained 22 Chinese workers. And now, with the help of the federal police, investigators are trying to gain entry into 2 locked offices.
At the moment, the AFP are looking at opportunities for us to still get access to these rooms so that we can conduct the search and look for evidence of the offences with regards to the employment of illegal labour. You're my hero.
It will be a long and difficult process for investigators to prosecute the offenders. They're hoping whatever evidence is found matches up with testimonies given by the illegal workers.
I think the only thing here might be these, but it's going to be really hard to prove anything out of that. If we can identify who these people are, then it goes towards payment.
Compliance officers have transferred the detained workers to the head office for further interviews and to gather more information about their employment with the company.
Okay, so just start again.
Yeah.
No, I'll give it 10 minutes to respond.
Exactly. So it's a brand new thing based on the not enrolled.
Have you ever worked in Australia?
就只有在刚刚那个切鸡场那边。
Just that chicken factory.
Okay. So how long were you working for a chicken factory?
一天啊，就是昨天一天。
Yesterday, only one day.
Only one day.
A number of prohibited weapons and a high-powered laser pointer have been confiscated from this agitated passenger. Officers are also suspicious of a number of electronic gadgets.
I've just got to check this device here.
You can buy this stuff here in Australia, man.
What are you going to use it for?
It detects mobile phones. Say if there's mobile phones in range, and then it gives you a signal.
What's this?
A light.
Disguised as a phone.
Light.
So like a torch? It's not a taser or anything.
I got all sorts of gadgets at home, man. I just stuff around, man. Like, really.
What's that? He says it's a light.
Officer David shows it to his colleague.
Yep.
It's actually a taser. I've seen it before.
Okay.
So just put it on the lights.
So this isn't just a torch, right?
Torch, man.
It's actually a taser.
Show me how it tases.
So why do you have a taser?
Show me how it tases.
Why do you have a taser?
Show me how it tases. Show me. Piss me off, man. I'm being icy, I'm being cooperative and everything. Take my phone, take this, take that. You got cocaine in your bag, you got this, you got that. Use all, man. Your wife not very well?
I'm suffering fever.
She is not well. She is suffering from the fever.
These passengers are still trying to get out of paying a $220 fine for not declaring food items.
Over to the bench, please. I'll be back with you.
Madam, only first time I have came here. I don't know the rules of the Australia.
Okay, I'm going to come and show you.
We are tourists.
Officer Deb and Supervisor Danny try one last time to get the travellers to understand why they are being issued with a fine.
My concern is that you didn't mark yes and you were carrying high-risk goods. You'll be receiving a penalty fine of $220.
I am unable to understand what is the offence in it to...
It is an offence. You can also go, you can actually go to court if you want to fight this, you can go to court, but it may cost you a lot more money if you go to court. So that's if you want to do that, instead of paying the $220 fine.
Madam, I am 100% agree with you.
That's
This
right.
is my fault. This is my fault. I 100% agree.
Okay.
I don't deny it. But I filled up casually because when I was
That's a
coming
very
from
big
this side.
mistake to make,
Yes,
then,
I do
sir.
agree. I do agree. 100% agree.
Okay, so there's
100%.
consequences with the errors that you make. Now, we've had a discussion. My decision is not going to change today, okay? I do apologise for that, but I cannot ignore the amount of food that you've brought with you.
Finally, the message seems to have got through, and he agrees to pay the fine.
How much should I get?
220. Okay?
Immigration officers are interviewing 22 Chinese people who've been detained on the suspicion that they've been working illegally at a Brisbane chicken factory.
They've come on visas for particular programs. In most cases, it's been student visas. They're not here studying. They're here for the purpose of work, and we have to protect Australian work rights as well.
And how did you get the job? How did you know to go to a chicken factory to get work?
就是一个朋友他叫我去的。
A friend of mine asked me to go. She just said I have a job, you can come.
Did she say what you would be doing?
有啊，就是说切鸡嘛。
Yes, just cut chicken.
What did she say about how much you would get paid?
他没有说工资的，他就是说。
Talk about the pay. She just said I have a job, you can come.
Okay, so she didn't say an amount that she would get paid at all?
没有。
No.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and talk with my manager and have a chat with them about your circumstances and make a decision on your continued detention.
So far, none of the illegal workers have provided any solid evidence that may be crucial for a successful prosecution against the employer.
Take my phone, take this, take that. You got cocaine in your bag, you got this, you got that. Use all, man. Show me. Taser.
We've checked and we know what it is. So
Okay, I didn't know.
Why do you have one?
I didn't know. They say it's a torch.
And why didn't you just buy a torch?
Because I collect gadgets for the 50th time, I'm telling you, man. Stop asking me stupid questions, you dickhead. Hell, man. You're looking at me, what, you want to have a go or what? Oh, let's see, don't look at me like that. Knock you flat, mate. Believe me.
Officers are trained to deal with agitated passengers.
I find it best just to try and keep calm and not to engage with it. I think people who try that on sometimes will try and get a response, and I find it best not to engage with that kind of behaviour.
That's a taser. That mobile phone, the one you said is a light, is a taser.
It's a light.
It's got two prongs up here, mate.
Okay.
What do you think these things are for? And these things?
Well, these things probably to charge.
And what about these things?
For the light. Actually, I thought that was the light.
Well, unfortunately, that's a prohibited import, mate. You can't bring that in either.
Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone, man. Everybody's gone. Give me my shit and let me go. Take whatever the you need and give me my stuff.
You don't have to talk to anyone, but you don't talk like that, mate, so just tone it down a bit.
Listen.
I'll put you in the room, otherwise you listen. You'll be in a room if you don't tone it down a bit, right? You understand me? You do.
Not really.
You're gonna have to wait, okay?
Huh?
You're gonna have to wait. Someone's coming to talk to you.
Listen to me. Okay, listen. Okay. You want to take it and shove it wherever the you want to shove it. Yeah?
Let's go into the room, grab your trolley. Let's go. You push it. This way. Follow, mate.
I'm scared. I'm scared. No.
Compliance officers are questioning the last of the illegal workers detained after an operation on a chicken processing factory in Brisbane.
So I just want to discuss with you Miss Chen's current situation. So she's been unlawful for a year. I'm thinking to continue her detention, given her history.
No, that sounds good to me.
Okay, excellent.
Cool. Okay.
Cool, thank you.
Immigration investigation officers were hoping to gather enough evidence for a prosecution.
From an investigations perspective, this has just been a fantastic day for us. A really good outcome, really good start. As you can see, we've literally got boxes of employment records here, which will help tie the employer to the illegal workers. We've got, for example, some great stuff. We've got illegal worker warning notices, which will help establish knowledge with our case. We've also got lists of employees that tie them to employment numbers, and that was one of the concerns that we had, was identifying which workers are doing which work. But a really, really good start, and I think, yeah, it's promising.
been moved to a private room after becoming aggressive when officers confiscated a number of his prohibited items.
In a baggage examination, we uncovered a number of items which we believe to be prohibited imports. These included a laser pointer, a taser. We also located a knuckle duster, 3 flick knives, and a butterfly knife. We've held and seized those items. We've learnt that he made some claims about where the goods came from and that some people on his holiday helped pack the bags. He sort of answered questions to a point, and then he's decided that certain questions he would like not to answer. And the passenger is now free to leave.
They took my shit off me, took my knives. They might take further investigation. I don't care. My lawyer will crush them.
Several times he claimed he was just a gadget collector, and that may be the case. But our job is to make sure, to determine what these things are, and if they're not within the law, then to make sure they don't enter the community.
This Chinese woman has arrived alone in Melbourne after a short 3-day stopover in Vietnam, and officers are concerned about her unusual travel movements.
Push her a bit more on that Vietnamese trip, and I just suss out why she went in the first place. Did you x-ray the bag? Empty? She doesn't know where she went. She doesn't know where she went. She doesn't know anyone. She didn't meet anyone. So did she do anything at all? Did she leave the hotel?
有去逛街吗？在越南？
有啊，
有。
就是逛街啊。
就百货公司而已。
超市。
超市。Just supermarkets.
This is supermarkets. You ask her why she went there in the first place. What was her reason?
你为什么去越南？
She doesn't know. Something's not right.
Can you just ask her if anybody's asked her to bring anything to Australia?
有人叫你带东西过来澳洲吗？
2 Malaysian passengers have arrived at the Gold Coast for what they say is a 2-week holiday. But the return flights they've booked are 3 months away.
I need to ask you some questions about your health.
The woman's name is Kunalan, but she prefers to be called Alina.
Are you sick today?
No.
No? Does your doctor give you medicine to take regularly?
Yeah, that's because I'm the transsexual, because I must take the hormones, everything for the women's hormones.
So how long do you intend to stay?
14 days.
14 days?
Yeah.
That's quite a long holiday. All right, okay. So what kind of plans do you have for your 14 days or longer?
I come for celebrate my birthday.
And then for the rest of your time in Australia, what are you going to do? What places do you want to go? What things do you want to do?
Okay, first I want to enjoy in pub. Second, I say bring me to the casino, because I never go to the casino. I don't know how the place in casino everything. Then I want to shopping.
I'm a little bit concerned that you don't know how long you're staying. You say maybe 14 days,
okay,
but maybe 3 months. Big difference.
Yeah.
At Sydney's Air Cargo, staff work around the clock to process packages from all over the world. Today, Customs and Border Protection's attention has been drawn to the mysterious face in this parcel from South Africa.
It's clear this handicraft. It's that line around the edge there. See that? Yeah. Yeah, square there, and his head's hanging out of there, so that must be something in there.
It looks like another layer up through there too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The mystery face turns out to be former South African President Nelson Mandela. And another X-ray of the carving reveals a vital clue.
Is that a seam?
Actually, it looks like there's 2 parts to it. Yeah, there is.
If you look at that seam there, looks like that's right. It looks like it's been glued together. Yeah. So they could have hollowed out either the top bit or the bottom bit. If you're going to make something like that, why would you need 2 pieces to make it?
No, that's right.
And you have 1 piece of timber to carve it out.
One solid block.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
We'll just drill it and...
Drill a hole through it and we'll see what's inside.
See what's inside.
No worries. Yeah. ask her who paid for the ticket or who organised the ticket.
你自己买的机票还是人家帮你？
自己买的。
你自己买的。She bought it herself.
Officers suspect this Chinese passenger may be attempting to smuggle narcotics across the border. She says she doesn't know anyone in Australia and only has a small amount of cash.
After she's paid for the hotel, how will she pay for food and things like that?
你的旅馆你还没有付钱，
那我这样你可以寄来吗？
你会叫他们寄来。I think she said she'll try and get someone to send her cash or send her money.
Tell her we think she went to Vietnam, she picked up drugs and is coming into Australia.
Okay. 他们想你去越南，去带毒品来澳洲，带澳洲。
没有。
Ask her if she has anything inside.
你肚子今天有什么吗？
没有，哪里带毒品
It's not drugs, why is she here?
再问你，我的国也不是很太好，也不是太好，你为什么来澳洲？
我就跟你实话说，是这样的。那你们问起来了，我就跟你说，
Yeah, I really
对
don't
吧
know what she's saying. No.
Tell her what she's told you. We'd like her to tell the interpreter so we can understand because you just tell her you can't sort of fully understand.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. OK， 他们现在要带你去一个房间，他们会打一个电话给一个人，给你翻译你说什么。
不是都讲过了吗？
但是我的国也不，你刚跟我讲，你来澳洲真的。Oh, she said, haven't we already told you? Yeah.
No, she hasn't.
Yeah,
she hasn't. That's completely broken away and chipped off.
Customs and Border Protection officers have uncovered a suspicious wooden carving in a package from South Africa.
The more obvious indicators are that there's 2 layers of timber, but when you turn it over here, there's a whole section that's missing, and we've got some sort of a tool that's been applied down this edge here, carved into the wood, so quite obvious signs of tampering. So what we're going to do is drill a hole through this section here, where we suspect the void space or the hollow areas.
Just went straight in. There you go. There's some white powder there.
Oh yeah, quite
See
evident.
it around the edges there.
Yep.
Sort of situation.
We've confirmed there's white powder in there, which obviously shouldn't be white powder in a wooden plaque.
To help identify the substance, a sample has been taken to be tested.
What we need to do is wipe it over the area. So we'll run that through the itemised when we get back to the office, and that should give us a good indication of what's in there.
This device is able to identify even the smallest trace of an illicit substance. Officer Tanya suspects this transgender Malaysian passenger and her friend Michael may not be here just for a holiday.
It's 3 months would be a long time to stay if you're only going to the pub and the casino. It's a long time if you don't have many other plans.
Yeah, I got the plans, but my friends also because he's coming before, right? He know the place, everything. Because
Okay.
he got arranged for me everything.
Yeah.
Because my possibility, I coming here for celebrate the birthday only. That's why.
Just to celebrate your birthday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tanya is keen to know who is paying for all of this.
So far, this holiday for your birthday has cost you about 10,000 ringgit. So that's 1 month's salary for you.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Alina claims she has a generous brother back in Malaysia.
I'm calling from immigration in Australia. How are you?
Tanya decides to check her story.
If she stays for 2 or 3 months, she'll need more money. You will send her more money. You're very nice.
It seems Alina was telling the truth, but immigration still has doubts.
She's here on a visitor visa, but we found some things in her luggage that indicate she may not be here just for tourism purposes or for the period of time that she's indicated as well. So I'll need to ask her some more questions and present that evidence to her to see what she responds with. I just have one more question for you. I found these in your bag.
Yeah.
And I would like you to explain them to me.
Yeah.
These handwritten notes appear to be templates for advertising prostitution.
Why do you have these?
Passengers Travellers must declare to quarantine they have been on a farm within the last 60 days, so officers can check if there is a chance they may be transporting a foreign disease or virus that could be introduced to our environment.
Okay, so you're a farmer from New Zealand?
I'm a landowner, but I'm not actually a farmer.
All right. So on this card you've declared you've got some dirty footwear or in your bag?
Just some dirty clothes in there, that's all.
All right, any dirty shoes?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to have a look through it today. So you've got some dirty gear in here. Is this off a farm in New Zealand?
No.
No?
Not actually my farm, somebody else's.
Somebody else's farm, okay. And it's all actually wet. And this, what's all this?
Plastic.
Pardon?
Plastic.
Plastic, okay. Why is that in your bag?
Just in case there's a storm or rain or whatever come on.
All right.
Apart from all the wet clothes and plastic, Officer Kim discovers something alive inside his bag. Suspect this Chinese woman's unusual travel movements may indicate she is attempting to smuggle narcotics across the border.
She spent 3 days in Vietnam. She claims that she just went to supermarkets then, didn't do anything else. So we've got doubt now as to why she was in Vietnam and what her real reason was there.
Officer William has done his best to translate, but has found it difficult to interpret her Chinese dialect. The decision is made to move the interview to a private room.
Just tell her we'll take her in. We'll get a Chinese interpreter and just tell her, look, be truthful.
A call to immigration to check her passport and visa details uncovers some startling new information.
Partner? What partner? Really? Male, female? Damn. Yeah, well, they've obviously presented separately at the line because she was nabbed at the line. We'll scan outside to see if we can find this guy. And with the passport sequential, we're pretty much okay. All right, no worries. Thanks for that. Bye. Let's go. Looks like she was travelling with a male, but they didn't actually present at their primary line together, so we're just going to go out now and try to track down this male.
Perhaps read one of them for me?
On the Gold Coast, Officer Tanya has found evidence in Alina's bag that she may not be here for a holiday. Templates for a prostitute's newspaper ad.
Why do you have them?
So this is my friend's one. They asked how to talk in the customer, so I write for her.
Why would you bring them to Australia?
I never bring to Australia because I keep for my friend, then I put in my bag only.
It still doesn't make sense. You still are not giving me an explanation, a reason. They were not just in your handbag, they were packed in your luggage.
No, I put in my handbag.
Why would you bring them to Australia?
No, I put in my handbag. Actually, I must pass to my friend. But this week I never go to KL.
I don't believe you. If it's for your friend to use in Malaysia, why is it in dollars? 1 hour, $150.
This is not dollar.
Yes, it is dollars.
No, this is not dollar. This is the first time in Malaysia like this. After that, change to RM.
But Tanya is still not convinced. She suspects Alina is planning to use the ads herself while she's in Australia.
Now decided to issue her with a notice of intention to consider cancelling her visa, and we shall see what she responds with.
Actually, there's ants through your bag as well.
These are not a quarantine concern, but Officer Kim has discovered a problem with this New Zealand man's belongings that may be a major risk to Australia.
How come your clothes are all wet?
Well, I just haven't had the time to, while I actually rinse them out and everything, but I haven't had time to hang them out in the sunshine.
Was this actually in fresh water from New Zealand? Okay, because we've got a risk with freshwater products coming into New Zealand. Have you heard of Didimo?
Didymo is a microscopic algae that can spread in a single drop of water and poses a significant risk to our lakes, rivers and streams.
What I might have to do is take all of this into our treatment room and actually clean it for you, because it's got a lot of soil in it, it's actually got ants, and all your clothes are quite wet. Just wait here one moment.
As his belongings are taken away for treatment, the man explains that he is here to buy aluminium for a plane or helicopter he is building.
I don't know what's really going to happen, you know. I'm actually just really entrenched up to Brisbane, you know, because this is where they store the aviation aluminium and everything, you know.
Once his wet belongings are treated with a powerful disinfectant and all risks of contamination are removed, this traveller is free to continue on his journey.
Okay, thank you, bye-bye.
See you guys, have a good day.
Customs and Border Protection officers are about to do a secondary test on the white powder extracted from a South African wood carving.
This should give us a reading on what the powder was. It's come up for cocaine, 2.73 strength, which is not a bad strength to indicate that it is cocaine in that concealment.
So officers will now deconstruct the carving to find out what's inside.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's right there. You can actually see there's some striped coloured paper there. It's likely to be carbon paper.
Traffickers often wrap their drugs in carbon paper in the false belief it will help avoid X-ray detection.
There you go. Here we are. So that shows that image that we were talking about on the X-ray. There's that square line. So it would probably run in a straight line down to about there somewhere, then back across, and then up in line to here. So you can actually see there where they've actually hollowed it out. See they've got some sort of machine or something in there, some sort of tools. They've made themselves a small brick and then put it in. If we peel back the carbon paper, see the white powder just in there. And as the test that Steve's done on it, it's told us that it's cocaine.
We suspect there's about 400 grams of the powder in there. So it's a sizable quantity for us in the air cargo environment. Very positive result.
On the Gold Coast, Alina has been given a notice of intention to cancel her visa.
This is because in your bags we found 3 pieces of paper that appeared to be templates for newspaper advertisements relating to sex worker services. You stated that you had written those for your friend who is a prostitute in Malaysia because your friend needed help with English. However, for me, this explanation was vague and inconsistent, and you could not provide a satisfactory explanation for why you had brought these pieces of paper to Australia. Okay. You stated that you don't know what your plans are for your stay here because your friend has made all the arrangements and he knows what you will be doing. However, he doesn't know what you're doing either. The only thing he has said is that you will be visiting the streets of Gold Coast and Brisbane and going to the nightclubs. So based on all of this information, I'm not satisfied that you intend to remain in Australia temporarily for tourism purposes.
Alina now has time to come up with a better story or she will be heading home on the next flight back to Malaysia.
Why? Check these two.
Officers Shane and Murray are on the lookout for the travelling companion of a female passenger who's being questioned by Customs and Border Protection. During the initial questioning, she said she was travelling alone.
She's finally admitted that she was travelling with another male who we couldn't locate outside. Now, that raises further suspicions because the question can be asked, why did he take off? If you're travelling together, even though they didn't want to make it known that they're travelling together, that
person would still be waiting outside to make sure that they got through okay and just their general welfare. But from what we saw, he's nowhere to be seen, so it's just raising more questions rather than answers.
A search of her bags and a frisk search haven't revealed any narcotics. But immigration may have found the reason for her trip to Australia.
Yeah, look, I'm just going to tell you the document's fake.
That's 100%?
100%,
yeah, okay.
guaranteed. So, just having a quick look at it under the microscopes, this part of the document's genuine.
Yep.
This part has been counterfeit, altered.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't think it's to do with drugs at all.
Yeah, okay.
So, our intention, if you will let her come back with us,
we're
is
pretty
that...
much wrapping it up now.
Yeah, that we'll go ahead and consider the cancellation of her visa.
It appears that the Vietnam stopover would have been to pick up the passport and then came on to Australia. Once we found out the passport was fraudulent, any sort of drug concerns sort of went out the window.
On the Gold Coast, Alina has had time to come up with a reason her tourist visa shouldn't be cancelled.
Okay, Alina, have you got something that you would like to say in response to the notice?
I coming to Australia, I want to celebrate the birthday, but the piece of paper, that one's for my friend's one, but that one's I don't know about the Australian newspaper advertisement relating to sex workers service. I don't know about that things. Okay, maybe that's my fault. I bring that paper because I never give to my friend, I bring here.
Tanya consults her colleagues, then returns with the verdict.
We have made a decision to cancel your visa because we do not believe that you are a genuine visitor to Australia. We did not have satisfactory evidence that you are here for the right reasons.
Alina's response to the news is significant.
She was actually very calm, perhaps unsurprised, I'm not sure. Especially, I guess, if we could assume that they were here for the wrong reasons and they're aware of that, then yes, they're often quite calm about it.